why Milan? I mean, why is Verdi so connected to Milan? Because Verdi is a native of a town not very far, south of Milan, not very far from that, from there. And he started his career in Milan. The first operas were all staged in Milan. And also the entire last part of his career, he returned to Milan and made his operas performed first there. It is the composer that, even though saw already that Milan became, with Bellini especially, an important center of opera in Italy, he is the composer that propelled it to its role of leading city. And of course, also when talking about the opera house of Milan, the Teatro alla Scala. The Teatro alla Scala is known as the theater of Verdi, because Verdi really staged there so many operas. The Teatro alla Scala is really the leading opera house of Italy and one of the leading ones in the world. It is a powerhouse of opera, basically. This is something that I totally recommend you to see. It's also very central and very close to this other location, venue you see on the right, a restaurant. I'm Italian, you are visiting Italy, how not to advise for food, of course. This is a restaurant where Verdi himself dined and went. You see that it is not in the open. There is a cupola, because this is a gallery. Let me show you what I mean. These are the locations. This is the cathedral. This is the Teatro alla Scala. It's very close. And here in this square of the Teatro alla Scala, there were historically some cafes, some restaurants that nowadays are closed. They exist no more. But this one, which is Savini, this is inside this gallery, Galleria Vittorio Emanuele. It is a gallery that connects the square of the dome of the cathedral to the square of the theater. It's something we must see for Milan for sure. You see, Savini 1867, because it opened in 1867. Verdi went there. So many important Italian artists and politicians and important people went there. Also, a couple of important American ones, like Charlie Chaplin and Frank Sinatra, visited and dined there at Savini. So it's something that I can totally recommend as a Verdian place and a historical restaurant for sure. It's also in the top area of Milan. Another venue that is connected to Verdi is this hotel. It is a luxury hotel, Grand Hotel de Milan. Once again, historically, it is the place where Verdi died. In 1901, Verdi was staying there, and he was very old, and that is when he passed. Before being brought to the Casa di Riposo, where he is buried nowadays, it's here that he saw the light for the last time. By the way, this is also a very good place to see. First, because it's close to the rest, as you will see. Also because it is at the very corner. You see it here, the location. This is the Teatro alla Scala, so it's very close. It is the beginning of the so-called fashion district. Milan is very famous internationally for fashion, for clothing, and there are in particular these four streets. It's this one, Via Manzoni, this one, Via della Spiga, this one, Corso Venezia, and this one, what you saw in the last picture, Via Monte Napoleone. These are the fashion streets. It's where you find the best boutiques. It's where you find everything you see. It's very shiny. It's very pretty. It's very elegant. It's the typical urban life of Milan. It is close to, once again, another place significant to Italian opera and Verdi, and it is very nice place to go. I totally highly recommend it.